Today I'm with Crystal. Crystal, how long have you been homeless out here in the streets of Phoenix?
Going on 3 years.
Are you from Phoenix originally?
Yes, born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona.
Cool. What high school did you go to?
Barry Goldwater, Mountain Point, and Simpson, Westwood. Moved around group homes and foster homes and stuff.
Okay. And lots of people that are out here, not everybody, but lots of people that are out here on the streets, they're battling addiction, especially blues. Do you mess with blues?
Not really. Right now I've been hearing a few stories. A lot of people saying that they died and passing away, and I really even my brother passed away, and I tend to not believe that they really passed away. I think that they had a identity crisis.
Well, I can confirm that these pills, these counterfeit fentanyl pills, are taking lives, unfortunately. I can confirm that because people I've interviewed, they're no longer here due to an overdose from these pills. So at least the people that I know, they're not suffering an identity crisis. They really are no longer here. These pills are very strong, they're very powerful, and they're taking people's lives. And so I was just asking, if you consume, you just got to be a little bit careful because you could be next, right? My condolences for the passing of your brother. When did that happen?
I think maybe 4 months ago.
4 months ago.
Yeah. And I just think that maybe he went to a better place and with a different name. Because I know I have my name covered. Anybody with my name, I know I covered the funeral costs. But I know that from all the Gordillas, I have all our life insurance on all the Gordillas, because that was only me, my sister, my brother, as growing up as us three, even though we had different dads and everything. And we're not the same bloodline, we still have the same name.
Gardilla?
Gordilla, yeah. And that's the name that I covered for, like, I know that my grandma was over there with Bill Gates buried. I didn't go to my brother's funeral because I know that my cousins work for Budweiser, and there would be a lot of problems with saying that that we killed ourselves with drinking our liver away and stuff like that. That's why I didn't go to the funeral also, because I didn't want them to say, oh well, that's why they work for Budweiser or Bud Light, and then want to sue the company, and say that because I used to drink it heavily, more than I do drugs, but I was a heavy drinker, and then I quit drinking altogether, and I had an ex-boyfriend who drinks a lot, and I was scared that we were gonna kill our liver together, but one addiction covers the other. I guess he had more of an addiction with alcohol, and I had more of addiction of meth, or I call them Seroquel, or what is it? Percocets. I don't know what they are, but it depends on who makes them and what they put in them. I know that it varies on different people that make different. I know that ecstasy was also made the same way, but they just had a stamp on it with Superman or a Mercedes-Benz sign on it. That was to be ecstasy. I remember I used to take ecstasy pills.
When did you start consuming substances, or when did your alcoholism start?
Well, recently I've been having a lot of trouble coping. Right now, this is the 3rd month that they've stole my money out of my bank account. I have no ID, no social security. I haven't got my money in 3 months because I keep losing my little bank card, and people keep stealing it or misplacing it or trying to take it from me, and then taking all the money out and wiping out my account when I don't even need to go rush to the ATM to pull all that money out. But they want me to go. They say that I owe them money and this and that. I don't owe them money to be my friend, and if they're not going to be selling me drugs, well then I don't owe them money at all, because I know that I don't get the drugs from them, and they say they're not going to be enabling me as a drug addict. But then why are they coming and taxing me, trying to get me to pay their fucking bills? And that's why I say, well, how can you say that in order to answer the door for me, I have to give you $100 bill just for you to be my friend? That's an awfully expensive acquaintanceship. And I just get sick of people using the excuse that I'm using them for whatever they have nothing on the table for me, and I all I have is my Social Security money, and I've been in and out of jail, and I know money can't buy happiness, can't buy friendship either, and it can't buy my social status either.
Crystal, how old are you?
I'm 41.
I'm 7 years older than you. So you receive Social Security. Is that a disability or?
Yes, I'm SMI. I'm schizophrenic, and I'm bipolar, and that doesn't mean that I'm like it's like kind of like when you have mood swings. It's kind of like when you're happy and you're sad and you're just unbalanced. I get like where I distance myself because I know that I have an attitude and I don't get along with everybody. Sometimes the vibes just don't kick with me, and if people start getting on my nerves or wanting to say that I'm stuck up or whatever, I don't know. I just don't get along with group things.
Crystal, you should really go to the Social Security Administration and let them know that the past 3 months you lost your card because it's possible that somebody's taking your money. So what they can close that account, issue a new account, a new card, so that only you have access to it, right? Because you probably need money to sustain yourself, right? To live, to eat food, and just unfortunate that you're out here. You know, the government does provide money for you to survive, but you're saying for the past 3 months you haven't been able to touch your money.
Yeah, I haven't been able to be getting it because, well, I was supposed to get it mailed to my mom's house, and then they said on February 5th somebody went to the ATM and pulled all the money out, and they were in Glendale, I guess, but I didn't get that money, and I've been waiting for that card still. And they said, well, you need to get your ID in order to authenticate it, so we know that it's you, that you never received the Direct Express card, and somebody intercepted it. So I ended up not getting the money at all. And then I've been trying to get money to get my ID so that I could get my Social Security money, because last time I checked I had $900 in there, and that was and then it went up in January, so it should be close to $1,400 now. And I have no clothes and no hygiene and stuff, because everywhere I go people keep throwing my stuff away wherever I go, or throwing my wallet away, or throwing my stuff out the door, and so it's hard for me to get a stable situation. Even like if I post a tent, even if I go somewhere and I'm an urban tent somewhere, they still ask me to move my tent wherever I'm at, and they still try to tell me, no, well, you can't make a campground here because well, I know I can, because I'm waiting to save up money so I can get an apartment, and I seen all that furniture over there, and I was just thinking I could already have my apartment already. I have all the furniture and everything for it, and people just keep ripping me off left and right, and then playing like, okay, well, so much died, so like 3 people died this week, and so I'm like, okay, well, I wanted to go to the funeral, but I ended up staying over there in the field, waiting for somebody to walk through there so they could help me take this furniture to where I was going to get an apartment at, or move it to a storage unit, because I have friends with houses too that will buy the furniture, but I don't want to be moving it if it's not going to be, if I'm not going to, I could already have a studio right here in the square.
Does the state of Arizona, have they issued you like a case manager?
I haven't had a case manager in a long time, because I went to Vegas, and then I got lost out there, and I liked it out there, but I didn't have my ID or nothing. I didn't have an ID, or I didn't have my and they were carding me in the gambling. They said, well, you can't be gambling over there. But I wasn't gambling. I was just visiting, and I was having a good time, but I didn't get to gamble at all because I didn't have any money either. And I still haven't got my money since January, February, March, and now this is going to be going on April. And somebody does have my bank card, and I have to get my ID, tell them that I never got all those 4 months already.
Yeah, you definitely need to go to a DES, Department of Economic Security, or Social Security Administration office and let them know your situation. Hopefully they can assign a case manager to help you, walk you through the steps and what is needed for them to get you ID and get you access to your money, okay? So in the meantime, please stay safe out here. Crystal, it's very dangerous out here. Please be safe. I'm going to give you my card with my number on it so you can call me if you ever want to talk to somebody or if you ever need a ride, okay?
Okay.
So stay safe. God bless you. Take care, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, and I am going to